Game that's top 25 in the nation. And so it is South Carolina that does gain possession to open this one up. For South Carolina during its NCAA tournament season a year ago, swept the Rebels in the 2 meetings a season ago. And looking to be a bit more efficient offensively today. And the pressure defense on the top there from Jamari Thomas, and it's Davis who can...
Well, initially, Zach Davis was playing a 2 spot, which is a tough position for him to play.
Looked like he punched it away at the last second. Dre Davis, aggressive 22 points on Saturday, and they work it around, lob it inside. This is Pringle, got it, and a foul.
That's where Pringle has to step up.
One of his best coaching jobs at Texas Tech, of course, leading them to the national championship in 2019. So this is Malik Diaz. He is one of the veterans that he
came from winning programs, and they had success there.
There's Jalen Murray. That's that time. Padula bounces it to Davis. Davis caught underneath. Spins into the double. Somehow fights free. This era in Oxford.
They are just relentless with their defense. They put hard ball pressure. They rotate heavy to be able, in his physical size, to beat some of the pressure.
Meanwhile, on the other end, it is Jamin Brake. There's Morris Ugasuk off the bench for South Carolina. Back out to Murray Boyles. Steps into the mid-range. Could not get that one to go.
You know, in this league, you have to have a short memory because the minute you get on the bus, you got to worry about the next one because the next one's a monster. They create the driving lanes.
The only thing that might slow down Davis today is the foul trouble.
That's good than most 4 guys. It's because technically he's probably a 3, and so, but again, the bench of Ole Miss is really good, and guys just come in.
Up ahead to Murray Boyles. CMB, a couple of shots in the early moments. Davis wants 3. Pass it off the window that time.
He gave you that look.
By the way.
I tell you, right off the glass, just like they practiced it. And, you know, that young man has struggled early because he was playing out of position.
Ben Brosman's for dunk. Lost it on the way up. And he takes a harder fall. On that, took a hard spill. So we'll take a timeout in Columbia.
Talked to us early, and he says, you know, it's no major overhauls. We just adjust a few things here, a few things, and talk to them and what we may emphasize.
Paul Murray transition triple. Ole Miss 8 of 11 from the floor, so they have been hitting their shots, high percentage looks. Now, you know who he just passed? The athletic director. Keith Carter, the man he just passed. So, sorry, boss. There's Pringle, another and one opportunity coming.
Very, very difficult.
Yeah, Padula's turned it over a couple of times. By the way, that was on South Carolina. So that is the first team foul on Thomas. 40-plus games. Just took the freshman to school that time.
Without question. And he doesn't practice, which makes what he does. I tell you, this South Carolina fan base is tremendous. They come out and support both the men and the women.
Well, a couple of 2017 banners up in the rafters here. Barnes with the latest triple.
Frank Martin did an unbelievable job with that team.
Pringle was hunting contact. Thomas, wow, just got tied up that time. And now you've got Mikal Brown-Jones.
The whistle is blown, and he's still holding on to him, and Thomas took exception to that.
That things here are going to be sorted out and reviewed.
But now, this is the competitiveness you want to see.
Basically had Thomas in a quasi-headlock. You know, wow, there's Davis, by the way. So, Zach Davis got this one.
I love the way Nick Pringle is playing right now. He is being aggressive. And wanting the ball in the paint area is really, really good for South Carolina today.
Pringle is their 6'10" 5-man now. What a 5+ minute, 5 to 10 minute stoppage of stopping the action, I should say. So they're trying to get right. Murray Boyles in. Brakefield, ball fake. It's guarded by Pringle. Back out to Dia, who can stretch it and knocks down the three. Instead, they work it around. Barnes playing off of 2 feet at the logo. That's good.
So you can't come and help because you have too far to come because of the spacing, and they will make the next pass.
They are red hot to begin this game. Murray Boyles with a strong take. Thomas and Brakefield got tangled up momentarily. Brakefield is open. He can stretch it for 3.
He loves to shoot the 3.
Bozeman's for dunk. Trying to go up. Little behind the back to Murray Boyles. Razzle dazzle.
Bozeman showed a little bit of flash. Gave him a little sugar with the spice there. And Murray Boyles is Colin Murray Boyles is doing a great job. He's not just standing; he's moving and giving him some body.
This year than a season ago. And the third-year law student, Ugasuk, defended closely this time by Murray. Now it's Murray Boyles barging back in for 2 more. 9th straight double-figure game now. And Murray Boyles, Sean Padula is on the floor. He got whacked in the face. And so the whistle stops play. By 8 in a first half. It's led for the majority of in Columbia. Watch number 30 in the white. Texas and LSU.
Take losing. She's a competitor now.
Phil Brown-Jones was a little quasi-pulling the chair out there. CMB lost his footing. Brakefield to the basket. Brakefield gets yanked down. It's been testy. It has been a testy first half. Competitive one, no doubt about it.
College basketball.
I mean, let's reset the stakes here. Ole Miss.
A little bit of zone by the ways Ole Miss is trying to attack the paint.
There's the freshman Eduardo Klafke getting a few minutes here. Padula might have to hoist it up, going behind the back. Padula, oh, nicely done. That one is pure.
He's worked awful hard. You see him breathing. That's the most minutes he's played in a while.
You're right on. He's got 8 minutes in the first half here. An assist, couple rebounds, all of Padula, the step back, the 3, offline, who wants it? 1 second for Ugasuk from 50 feet. Hits the glass, but that's all.
Difference, and that's what Lamont was talking, Coach Parrish was talking about earlier, having conversation. You had to get approval from the league on your schedule to make sure that the RPI was high while developing as it has, because this has been 7-8 years ago when they started this process.
South Carolina on the move. You know, they have been about 8, 9, 10 points away for a long time. Thomas, step back 3. In Knoxville. Coverage at 1 Eastern. Tennessee has to get back up off the mat. They lost to Kentucky,
which has made it a little bit more difficult on him. But he's going to be a really fine player.
In this middle of a season for an extended period of time.
And especially when you're young. I mean, this.
So Murray Boyles to the line. The sophomore from right here in South.
I used to tell the players, I love my mom, I love my dad, I'm going to make the shot. That would make them take. South Carolina has played well.
Davis trying to turn the corner. Dre Davis was one of the high major transfers, came over from Seton Hall. He's been a very productive starter. Davis way off. Bozeman's for dunk. Falls through. He is a factor once again today. Murray Boyles.
Else Verdonk will do what he's doing and dominating on the glass. So now all of a sudden the guy guarding CMB is not as physical for you.
South Carolina, even despite the miss, they've made 9 more free throws than Ole Miss. So that is surprising. Padula contested 3, and that is a pure one. No doubt the most competitive guy on this roster. Thomas trying to answer. Thomas bangs the 3.
He's created an unselfish culture. up and share the basketball, then.
But this is where South Carolina's got to convert.
They
So
have
there
to
you
make
go. They
the
get
foul
one
shot.
added. Back out to Thomas. Could not squeeze it off. Thomas to Murray Boyles. Scores it. What will likely be a 7th 20-point game. Meanwhile, on this side of the floor, NCAA tournament appearance, Talon Cooper, the engine of that 26-win season. Brown Jones wouldn't go. 5-point game still in Columbia. Thomas, little hesitation, wild layup, follow slam from Pringle. Give him. South Carolina hasn't led since the opening minutes of this game. No longer. To 4 of 19 shooting, 21% this half. Brakefield might have gotten away with shuffling the feet. Keeps the pivot foot here. How did he get that pass to Dia? Score it! And the foul! Dia on the floor, completes the three-point play. You're right, he and Dre Davis in search, hungry for their first SEC win. Dia scores it, and he steps over Pringle. Has it here, dumps it in. This is Pringle, 2-point ball game.
And again, Pringle
To take the charge previously, Dia scores it over him. And then on the other side was calling for it, got it, and converted.
So they're going to call the real contact.
Well, our doubleheader continues next. Oklahoma is in Missouri. 4 seconds to shoot for Jacoby. Jacoby Wright puts it up, puts it in. Had that late lead against Florida. Remember, last month. Davis, by the way, couldn't score it. Dia took it away, stays here. 9-2 run a little while back to take a lead. That's a good high percentage look. They retake the advantage.
Yeah, this is his time in that low post area now.
Padula can't answer. Dia has his hands on it. Malik Dia with 15. Up on the 2-minute mark. Intense battle in Columbia. Dia can stretch it. Dia buries the 3.
As he made a difference coming off the bench. I mean, he's come out.
He's got 12 of his 18 in this second half, playing with the 4 fouls. He had to sit for much of this half. He has scored the last 12 for Ole Miss. Wright got it to go. Back to a This is Dia. They feed the hot hand. Nowhere to go. Bozeman's Verdon cut him off. Right back to Dia. He's open. Dia puts it on the deck. Dia with 2. Dia misses everything. It's a shot clock violation. And so South Carolina will take over, being in the fight on so many occasions. Can they break through today? Murray Boyles lost it. Bounce pass to Davis. It's up the dribble. That's a tough spot. Difficult pass. Somehow got through to Davis. 5 to shoot, though. Dre Davis with 3. Davis to the rim. Davis puts it in. That is a killer basket by Dre Davis. Timeout with 22.4 to go. 19 seconds. South Carolina down 3. 15 on the game clock. This is Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles spins, puts it up, has it back. It's free. Tapped around. Thrown out of bounds. Ball back to Ole Miss with 6.8 to go. Looking for a turnover. Remember, Ole Miss does not have any timeouts. That one got deflected out of bounds. Is off of Murray Boyles. As he goes tumbling there. It's number 6 in the white. Padula triggering. No timeouts for Ole Miss. They get it to Brakefield. Brakefield is fouled.
So when you get the ball, you can push it. And you got guys already down there.
Just got to put up a shot here with 2 seconds. Davis puts it up. Time winding. Game over. And Ole Miss, they are able to hold off the South Carolina comeback bid. They close the game out on a nice run.